at this moment. Now,
Thank you,
we
sir.
have this on our hands. At the moment, you have appraised INEC and you said they've tried. I mean, you were unhappy during the governorship election, but now you said it seems INEC has been able to do better in that regard. But from all of these other areas, what are your concerns ahead of the date INEC will be looking at for the election to be conducted?
Well, first and foremost, I'm aware now that the Labour Party is shy and unwilling to go further with this election. Of course, sensing imminent defeat, given the fact that in most of the units where election did not hold, there were places where PDP is very, very strong. And it can also be understood why the people are rising on the side of PDP. This is an area for like 6 years going, nothing visible, nothing has been put on ground. Whatever structure, whatever infrastructure you can find in the riverine area, the oil producing area of Ilaje or the federal constituency, are structures put in place by the administration of PDP under the leadership of late Dr. Olusegun Agagu. Our concern is about the pressure being mounted on INEC by the Labour Party not to go ahead with this election. It's like, from what we can see or imagine, there seems to be a preference for a situation where there will be no winner and there will be no loser in that election. That is, if I can't have it, let nobody else have it.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, the campaign being mounted by the Labour Party against the outstanding election is very, very worrisome. There has been a lot of threats. In the last election, they were raising all manner of threat, spilling fire and brimstone of what will happen when the election is conducted. I believe they want to intimidate INEC to resign from his position of going ahead with the supplementary election. And if this is done, it will mean that that seat will remain vacant for the next 1 year. Ilaje the federal constituency, with its peculiarities, with its uniqueness, would not be represented in the National Assembly. I have my worry in that regard. It's also been speculated, because we have not been served, that the option of litigation is also being pursued. Of course, we know that it's a deliberate thing to cause diversion, to delay the process of the election holding. These are some of our worry. But the INEC I see in this election, it will appear that we have a new INEC. So if INEC stand, because we all know that no court can issue a process that will delay the holding of election. If you have any issue, allow the election to hold. Then you go to the election.
But do you think that this very INEC could be intimidated? Because if they had taken their stand at this moment, well, all of this issue of intimidation, they're just speculation, isn't it? But do you think this INEC is actually intimidated? They've taken their stand up to this moment.
Honestly speaking, I'm humbled by the new INEC I see now. And the INEC does not appear to me as an agency that can be intimidated. But don't forget that the leader of Labour Party is the chief security officer in Ondo State, and he has his allies in some of the security agencies. So it's not impossible that false security alarm may be raised to cause unnecessary anxiety and tension in the area. If we remove this, I do not see INEC as a commission as it is today that can be intimidated by the personality of anybody or can be unduly influenced.
All right. Let me take you up on some more national issues. You were a former legal advisor of the People's Democratic Party, and we saw the situation that took out Alhaji Bamanga, whom you work closely with. With the situation that we have now, the former Bauchi State Governor, who is the current PDP chairman, how far has he been able to take the party in terms of reconciliation? Because he was brought in, or the situation that brought him was that of reconciliation.
Thank you very much. Those of us who are close watchers of the event in PDP prior to the emergence of the present national chairman, I think we must give kudos to him. PDP was drifting and was going towards the precipice by the time he came on board. Today, I think the PDP family is united. It's strong, has become a very strong platform for fighting for election. There is less crisis, there is internal cohesion, and to me, there is greater commitment. The morale of PDP members was very low when Moazu came on board. I think he has succeeded in raising hope. For instance, the election in Ondo State, this by-election, has also rekindled the hope of our members and has raised our hope that we have a party that will now care for his own members. In the past, you have a situation where the party sabotage its members, sabotage the effort of its members, demoralize them. Of course, rewards were not beginning for hard work, and now all of that are becoming things of the past. So I want to commend the new order in PDP, and I think that is what is throwing the opposition in disarray, because you have a PDP now that will not mortgage anything, that will not tolerate any discipline, and that will not sacrifice its members or his own aspiration for the aspiration of hangers on.
One of the targets of Alhaji Muazu when he came on board was to bring back some of the members, strong members, so to say, that left. We hardly have seen that happen.
Yeah, he has not been able to do that in all instances. He has done that. Some of our old members, governorship, former governors are all coming back. But as to the governor that decamped recently, he has not been able to achieve that. But I think he has brought in more people to replace those ones that left. The case of Kano, Sokoto, and all those people that we have gained. We have gained more than we have lost.
Really?
Yeah, we have gained
considering more. The 5 governors that left the party.
Let me tell you, what is governor? We had this experience before when Mbadiniju was deprived the ticket of the party and he went into AD. Oh, you saw what came out of it. He didn't score 25% of the total vote cast in that election. Governorship is governorship when you are on the right platform. If you are on the wrong platform, there's just a little difference between a governor and a former governor. All right,
interesting. So, I mean, the president has gone to a few states, and one of the major things, or one of the things that are recurrent in what the president has said is retaking some of the lost grounds for the PDP. How easy would it be considering regions like the Southwest?
Thank you very much. It's going to be easy. We must look at the background that led to PDP losing power in the Southwest. Most of the states where we lost power, it was due to the judicial manipulation, judicial conspiracy. That happened in Ondo State, it happened in Ekiti State, it happened in Osun State. These are strongholds of PDP. And the good thing is that in most of these states, the governors, the administration are not doing well. They are not meeting the aspiration. You know, the Yoruba people are very cosmopolitan. They quickly can understand surface dressing. They can see when you are smoke dressing. They can understand. So the administration of APC government are not really doing well in those states. Apart from that, PDP has been able to put his house in order. There is so much reconciliation in Ondo, in Ekiti, and in Osun. So with formidable followership and the new wind of change that is blowing over the country, it is clear that PDP will easily get back these states.
Thank you so much, Chief Olushola Oke, for talking to us on the program. Unfortunately, that's how far time can permit us to take. We hope that some other times we'll have you join us.
Thank you for this opportunity.
All right.
Happy Easter.
Thank you so much. That's been our package on this program at this time. We hope that next time you'll be able to join us. On behalf of the team, I'm Sheung Okimbalo. Till next time, have a pleasant evening.